You can't take her in the room that you're going in. You can't introduce her to your boss at the party. You can't take her to the gala. She not ready. She don't understand the difference between this fork and this fork. She don't understand the difference between that knife and that knife. She can't have a conversation and feel comfortable. She can't even walk in heels properly. She don't know the difference between a real dress that's not from Shein and one that's actually appropriate for the event that you're going to be going to. She can't go to the charity preview event. She can't get in. She going to look weird because she got a tattoo on her face and all over her fucking neck. She going to make you not get your position that you're going to get because she can't network effectively. She can't hold a conversation in a room full of executives. She's not ready. She's not prepared to really be a helpmeet. She going to slow you down. And I will not let you get in a relationship or marry somebody that's going to slow you down. Nor will I allow for you to have children with her. You know why? Because you got great things going in your life. You got great things going on in your life. All she drink is Hennessy. All she drink is Hen Dog. She was listening to Meg Thee Stallion and drinking Hennessy with a straw. All she knows is the culture. She think that she can code switch like white people don't know that you code switching. You dumb motherfucker. You don't think that they know that you're talking like this? You don't think that they know that that's not your real voice? Listen, the same way that you would see a white person and say, oh, yeah, what's up, fam? It's the same way that they look at you when you think that you code switch and you look like a fool. They just ain't saying nothing to you. Why would they tell you that you look like a fool? Because you don't know how to pronounce your words properly and you've never actually practiced proper etiquette and you don't know how to communicate effectively and you don't know how to put your words in the proper sentences and everything you talk about is a run-on because everything you say is bitch, yes, every day. And now you code switch. You got to code. You shouldn't be able to code switch. You shouldn't have to code switch. You should just be able to talk effectively. You should be able to talk in your normal voice and be a human being. Be an American. You don't think that they know that you code switching? You don't think that they know that you ghetto with your black ass lips? With all of them tattoos on your neck of your ex-boyfriend? We want you. You don't want us. Yes, we do. We want us to go. No, you don't, because your action says otherwise. Your actions say otherwise. Your actions say otherwise. So why would he allow for you to be in a room with him when he can't carry you? Because all he doing is carrying you the entire time. He can't bring you in a room with his partners without you then wanting to put on something sexy. Like, come on, man. Y'all just so disrespectful. We tired. I know that a lot of guys is not going to tell you this because they too busy shooting their shots inside of your DMs. They want you because they're going to bust you down. It's just because they ain't got nothing better to do. They ain't got nothing better to do. Listen, if you was a busy man, you wouldn't even be interested. You don't have time to sit here and go back and forth and be shooting fucking shots. I ain't got time for that. I'm getting money. It's about that bag. I want that money. I want that moolah. They doing this with you because they bored and they ain't got nothing else to do. If they had something of value around them, you would quickly find your way out the door. And so men that don't have no purpose or men that's easily distracted will entertain you. You the entertainment. But that's why you say all the time, well, you know, I date guys that's of high value all the time. But they not looking to wife you. Have y'all ever tried to figure out why y'all are forever fiance? Because I'm going to tell you this. Chicks that's valuable, they get picked. Chicks that add value, we don't skip over them. We don't miss when we see a good thing. That's a fact. That's the honest to God truth. Listen. I don't care what they're telling you. I don't care what these simps are saying on all of these platforms. We don't miss when it comes to the women that we value. We do not let her get away. It's like a sweepstakes. For women that are valuable, we don't let them go. They don't just automatically just be out here wandering aimlessly and then guys be like, oh man, we just gonna let them. No, we get them. We get them. Now for y'all that's not as valuable, somehow you always end up back on the street and you get into this cycle again. And you become back in the sweepstakes. It's like seeing a great product on the shelf, going into the grocery store. You thought you wanted it, and then you start going into that eggs, and if you pick up, because it's some simp, he gonna pick up the box of eggs and he just gonna put it in his basket. He not gonna open up the eggs, inspect them to make sure that they not cracked, none of that. Somebody is gonna pick up the eggs, they're gonna put it in the basket. That's what you banking on. You're not banking on somebody inspecting you and saying, you know what, that's worthy. That's one that we can't let get by. We can't let that one get by. But you all cracked up, handled wrong. Everybody done touched you, put their hands on you. I don't want you. Women that's valuable, we do not miss on them. We do not let them go. They do not stay on the market. They do not even be available. That's the honest. They don't be on here trying to figure out where's the good men. They got them. I'm telling you, they're married. They have them. They're not trying to figure it out. They're not trying to get themselves ready for the weekend. They married. They taken. They doing what they supposed to do. They having a good time. It's the same old cycle over and over and over and over and over again. And you find yourself in a sweepstakes. You find yourself on the front of the line, right? You in the same spots. Man, listen, man, if y'all go to some of these spots and whatever your city is, it don't matter what city you're in, the same spots going to have the same people in it day in and day out. It's going to be the same women sitting at the same bar, sipping on the same drink, talking to the same guys, giving the same dudes hugs, and they all fucking each other. It's just a reflection of what it's like in Hollywood and in the industry. You see how all of these chicks, they get passed around against the same NBA players, and the younger guys get to them, and the older guys had already had them, and all of this stuff. It's the same thing, but it's locally. Locally in your city, wherever city you at, in the same spots, it's the same women. They just don't have the visibility. It's the same women. They everywhere. And you think that you're going to leave and go to a different city and have a different start. You still you. One thing that my father told me, he said, listen, Anton, if you ever lose this job, it's not because it's them, it's because it's you. And no matter what happens, you still taking you with you. So it's a strong possibility that if you don't change your behavior and you lose this job, you're going to lose the next one too because you're still doing the same thing. You're taking you with you. We can spot you for the streets. Don't matter if you just went over to California. We know you for the hood. We know you for the streets. You think you can code switch on us? We can figure it out faster than they can figure it out in corporate America. You a diversity, equity, and inclusion hire, baby. We ain't tripping off of you. We know. No matter what city you go to, no matter where it is that you at, you still you. You taking you with you. And so I'm about to drop the link. Well, actually, the link is already pinned to the top of the chat for anybody that want to come up. If they disagree with me, if they have a question, you're more than welcome to do so. However, I just want to leave you with this. We've always wanted you. We've always valued you. We've always placed you on a pedestal. But we don't want what you've become. We don't want that. Whatever it is that you are, whatever it is that you've placed on your plate, all of these different things that you've used to hide who you truly are supposed to be, we don't want that. We genuinely don't want that. Strip it away. Get rid of it. We don't need no BBLs. We don't need none of that. All we want is the best version of you. And I don't think that that's too much to ask at all.